Welcome to Mass Effect, or welcome back to Mass Effect. I am John MugiwaraJM, and let's begin. So when we last left off, we had gotten proof that Saren did in fact kill Nihilus, and we were named a Spectre. So, now what? Why did I pull my gun out? I forgot the controls already. Okay. A reporter might be interested in the OSD containing Fist illegal activities. Might make a good story. Let's find out where I need to be. Take that off. CSEC HQ. This is where I'm pretty sure this is the headquarters of CSEC.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. Why did you come to see me, Shepard? Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once. Spectres walk a slippery slope, Commander. Operate outside the law and it changes you. Look what happened to Saren.
Don't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. I've known plenty of dirty CSEC agents.
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it.
Well, we just stripped him of his rights.
Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. I hope that's something you'll take to heart, Shepard.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. And unlike the Spectres, we work within the bounds of the law.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
I gotta figure out who to give the information about Fist to. Diplomatic advisor. The following message has been transmitted from an untraceable account to the recipients further monitoring. My fellow biotic, you've been selected to receive this transmission because of complete share. If you understand us, if you tolerate us, we must stand together. We must build our new home, our new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Etta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind.
I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even
Hey, steak portcullis, do you know where I'm supposed to go from here? Because the last thing I did was Saren was stripped of his rights as a Spectre, and I did that side quest about the guy who wanted his wife's body. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do next. Like, because I have to deliver information about Fist's criminal activities, but who do I take him to? Let's try the CSEC Academy. Maybe I'll find somebody. No, the codex doesn't show what I'm supposed to do next. The journal does. But the journal just says, find the commune. You found an OSD containing information about Fist's legal activities. Someone will likely want to get their hands on this information. And strange transmission. You discovered a strange transmission discovering some sort of bio... Yeah, I just saw that. It's too vague for me to figure out where I want to go, but I'm assuming CSEC would want to know about that.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Yeah, I was just there, and the officer didn't tell me anything. Let's try the requisition office.
Okay, Julie. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Short, he's threatening you.
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
Hey there! Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What are you doing here?
I am Jalid. I came here to seek aid from the authorities, but they won't listen to me.
Did I come across a news reporter named Emily
My
Wong?
colleague is
No, I
trying
did
to
not.
kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets.
Guess since you
He said he
haven't,
just
that's why
wanted
the
to
journal
talk,
isn't
but I
giving you a
know
clear
better.
location. Okay.
His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
I've met some dangerous scientists in my time.
I suppose you're right. Well, good luck. Let me know what he says.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the offices while I'm down here, and then I'm gonna just forget about it. Oh, we're in the offices. Oh, that's traffic control. I went the complete opposite way.
Its job, there'd be no need for bounty hunters like me.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Ooh. I'll bet none of this is stuff I can afford. Aldrin's Labs license? That's about all I could afford. Alright, so this got me pretty much nowhere. So the tower, wards access, embassies, news reporter. This would mean wards access. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, forgive me if I'm a little sleepy and not super talkative. I was recording for Super Bonus Round, my Let's Play channel today, and I had to get through Simpsons Hit and Run, which that last level is very, very hard. The last mission in the last level, anyway. And I was on that for a good hour or so. It really tired me out. I was getting really frustrated.
Problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Well, thank you for understanding, State Portcullis. I really appreciate that.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
Good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah, it's the busy.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Ah! Plot just came up. Well, 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 here we go.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm a journalist investigating corruption on the Citadel. You recently took down a man named Fist, reportedly a member of some sort of organized crime ring. Did you find any evidence in his office? Is there anything you can share with me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
$200. Travel to the Antaeus system in the Hades Gamma Cluster to look for the servicing survey team.
There are a few unlicensed vendors who operate out of the markets here. Sometimes they have good stuff for sale.
I love this place. The crowds, the action, it's great.
So far, which of the races do you find the most interesting, whether it be biologically or culture-wise? I don't know, but I think Tali is incredibly cute. That's about it. So far, anyway. It's going to take me a little bit to learn more about the creatures to really get a gauge on how I feel about them. Rex.
First time I was here, I dropped a bundle in the casino. Got so mad I put my fist through one of the machines.
Rex, I'm trapped in here.
People always complain that the wards are too crowded, but I never have any problem. Everybody gives me plenty of space.
Thank you. God, Rex trapped me in. Yeah, he really did want me to hear that story, but like, there's better ways of telling me.
I'll see if I can talk some sense about
Alright, where are we heading now? I'm gonna head to the embassy and find out what I should do next. Oh, I got 2 points for her. Vanguards. Man, I do not have a whole lot of health. I forgot what they wanted, what the council wanted me to do. They wanted me to hunt down Saren, I guess, but they didn't. Did they give me a clue as to where I should go? Oh, of course, it's gonna take its sweet time saving. The docks, okay. I'm guessing the docks are in the, they're where it just was.
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear. That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
I'm assuming this is the way out. Oh, hello, Elcor diplomat.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
You too, Mr. Elcor. Oh, docks are accessible through the TSEC. Thank you. Thank you, Stick Portcullis. What would I do without you? Wander around aimlessly. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I would have found it eventually. And everything loads in. No, game, you're not saving. You're loading all the high-res textures and polygons. I guess traffic control is where I gotta go. Alright, steak. That's one syllable. I can deal with that.
Every time I visit the Citadel, C-Sec brings me here for a friendly chat. If C-Sec were better at its job, there'd be no need for bounty hunters like me.
Up the stairs? Probably at the atrium. Yeah, where I just was when I walked in. To Presidium. Wait a minute, wasn't I just on this fucking... Ah, no, I went back up.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Hey, Coco, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You didn't miss shit. I've been wandering around aimlessly trying to figure out where it's supposed to be. No, it's my fault. I went to the wrong elevator.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Yeah, I was just telling Steak here that, reason why we started so late is because I was recording Super Bonus Round today. We have finished the Simpsons Hit and Run playthrough. I spent an hour trying to finish the final mission. And then we took a break from recording the Ocarina of Time playthrough. And we have started a playthrough of the original Spyro the Dragon in light of this morning's news. So yeah, Bill and I are going to go through the original Spyro trilogy to hype up for the Reignited trilogy, as it is now known. To Docking Bay, finally!
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Wow, the extranet is a thing in the Mass Effect, but it's so unadvanced that it still uses keywords like fucking AOL.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
Oh, damn.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice on that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But can I keep you on the crew?
Your actions reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
That's your job, asshole.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians.
Jesus.
Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't.
Oh, okay. They got me in a loop now. Shit.
I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for... Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know
what?
about
Oh, damn it.
We were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on Alliance in. The plan was simple.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center...
Oh, Steak, I have a question for you. I want to romance Liara, because that's the only gay romance you can have in this. For the girl, anyway. Do you know how to romance her? Because I do want to have Aaron romance Liara. So do you know like the answers and everything I have to do for that?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end.
I'm doing it again, damn it.
Pushing papers really isn't mine, but you're the one who can stop us. I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay. Just be nice. That's incredibly simple.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I imagine the other characters are difficult. There's only 3 characters in this one you can romance. There's more in like 2 and 3 though. Because my headcanon for Aaron Shepard is that she's gay.
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down.
Plus, you know, I've seen tons of straight romances in the games, and this was the first gay one that I know of. So I want to see what they're like.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
Humanity must do its part. Humanity must do its part.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
He doesn't matter anymore. Jesus!
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
You can turn yourself into a real asshole if you want to. So just examining stuff brings your XP up? Okay, alright, that's the Citadel. Okay, this is how you get to other planets. Serpent Nebula. Where was Liara located again? She's in Artemis Tau, but Knossos, Sparta. The Milky Way. Novaria. I'm gonna guess it's in Sparta. Oh, I went the wrong one. I should. She's in Knossos. Shit. Yeah, I just saw your comment, so. Oh well, I'll just travel again. Thank you. Theorem, Zakros. Which planet is she on? Theorem. God, there's so many planets you can visit. It's so cool. Unless you have recommendations for a squad stake, I'm gonna go with Erdnot and Tali again. Because they seem to be the most, well, yeah, they look the most balanced. Because Tali's good at tech, but Rex is good at biotic and combat. All right, if you say so. I just want a good balance out of the stats, and Tali is great at tech, and Erdnot's pretty reputable in the other two. Yeah, I love Tali. I don't know why. I think she's adorable.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Oh, these driving controls are terrible. They're like Halo's Warthog controls, but worse somehow. Excuse me. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Rotate them to hear different banter.
Only a fool punches a nap out of the mouth. You should sneak around and pull its tail.
We're taking damage.
Oh fuck, I died. All the way back here? Where am I supposed to be here? Gotta head forward. Okay. I just discovered the cannon. Yep, just went through all the buttons. And you can switch the camera to first person. Which button does that? Oh, this one.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. Should sneak around and pull its tail.
Ah, the cannon does it. Oh, that's right. It's probably on PC too, so you could probably use a keyboard. Yeah, I'm playing the PS3 version, as you couldn't tell already. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out. Oh, there is run. Oh, okay. Give space for the gate to lower?
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Nothing but rocks, dirt, and lava. Reminds me of home.
Alright, it's not opening though. Drive away like you're leaving and then just turn back. That's not doing anything. The heck? There's no other way to go but here. Oh, wait a minute. There's a shortcut in a cave or a tunnel. According to the map, there's a tunnel. Up. Look what we found. Ah, another one of these things. Crap. Ah, shit! Critical mission failure. Yeah, pretty critical when you die. I get it. And we're back to the beginning. I was just quick saving after every battle so they don't reload. You can quick save? Oh. I know what you mean. You save on the menu. So it loads you back to a save point, not like a checkpoint. Okay. Well, that would help. Oh, the PC version is quick saves. That's a shame. I could really benefit from those. Driving controls are horrible.
Only a fool punches a map out of the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Oh, he was trying to give me a hint about the other path. Jeez, if I had known it'd be that easy. Now you can open the gate if you choose to. Man, Shepard, you fatigue easily. Ah, shit. Man, they have really good, they have good shooting range. Oh crap. Whew. Close one. Oh, what? Come on. I did save. I tried. How far back does that sit? Oh, right to what, literally where I saved earlier. Poor shit.
Only a fool punches a gnat back in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail. Jesus. I'm a little busy here.
How do I feel about overheating as a weapon mechanic? It's alright. I got nothing to say about it so far. No problems, at least. It's a nice trade-off for ammo. Yeah, no kidding. She better end up with me for all this friggin' trouble I went through to get to her. Oh boy, at long last, we finally made it.
Even the Geth wouldn't want to live in this heat.
50 degrees hotter, I might start to feel uncomfortable. How are your men doing, Shepard?
Oh, can I drive my car through that? No, I didn't make it just yet. Now we have to walk. Shit. Good thing I saved. Yep, that's ragdoll physics. What? I died that quickly? Check my squad. Oh, dang. Barrier unlocked. Shit! I did another save. Ah, hell. Whatever.
All patched up.
I smell trouble.
Bleeding out!
No, Tali!
Shields down.
Perimeter secured.
Oh, they do come back up.
Shell deployed.
Think we're good, Commander?
Dang, Liara, you better be worth this trip. Save, thank you. And as soon as I saved, I triggered a cutscene. Oh, fuck our stick. What? Use a sniper rifle. I have this on normal, I think. Finally, we can move on. Supposedly. That's fine, dude. Any suggestions are helpful. That doesn't mean I'm going to take them, but I will consider them.
looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built. You lead, I'll follow.
Am I playing as a Vanguard? Yes.
Sterile light. Protheans sure build things homey.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
There she is, finally.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
You brought this on yourself now.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Ah, fuck. I don't know how to boost my defenses because it doesn't give me the option to. Oh, shit. My equipment. Okay, here we go. Pink. Yes, there we go. Finally, John gets it.
Lost shields. All patched up.
Area secured.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Yeah, I'm gonna save in a minute. I probably can't save all in the elevator though. I will talk to Liara first, then save. Fuck! How in the hell did that happen? Oh, it didn't save my upgrades. God damn it. There are things that work better against Geth, and the type of ammo you've equipped your weapons for too. Okay. Save. I should check my squad too.
Formed around the ruin after it was built.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
I just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
You lead.
Bring it on.
Oh, almost forgot. Oh, you can't save when you're in combat. Where's the other one? Oh, so just like Resident Evil, it counts how many times you save. Oh, I just guessed. Yes, that's absolutely right. Rich stresses that every time we play Kingdom Hearts on the channel. Save as much as you possibly can.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
I made one.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
And we save again.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Crap! If I die in here, I'm killing him. Love it.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
Does anybody notice that sometimes the filter for Tali's mask is not on the audio at all?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
No, it's not a glitch. It's probably the actual audio. Like they probably edit them all because she's wearing her helmet. But I guess they forgot that one. There have been a couple too.
Brenda, don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Shields disabled.
And he fell through the floor. That was a glitch if I ever saw one. It's not over yet. Get off the friggin' stairs. Frames are dropping. It's the game. It's not OBS. Streamlabs OBS is reporting no frames dropping, so it is definitely the game. It's definitely not one of the prettiest ports I've seen. This was an Xbox exclusive for a long time.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
You also didn't expect Saren to become a traitor, but hey, here we are.
After destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
You can just look at things and get XP. Yeah, they're pretty naive to everything that's been happening.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
Don't be racist.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
That's not what I
I got
asked.
my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
I should check on Liara so that way I can get her affinity or affection or whatever up. Yeah, he kind of did want to press show off. Here we go.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm gonna do all the talking I can.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
Amen to that, sister.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people.
Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be.
It wasn't a no.
For an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping.
Are you joking, Stake, or are you serious?
She thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who is your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that? You don't know who? What's the more tasteful answer? I don't want to offend her. I'm doing really well here. What do you think, Steak? What do you think's the better answer? I'm nervous.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Hey, Solo Tiger, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone.
Yeah, I got IRL stuff going on too. I got a funeral to go to next week, so next week's stream schedule is gonna be really messed up.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I think that's everything.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Better make sure there's no plot stuff down here. No. Guess we're gonna go to Pharos or Novaria. Alright, thank you, Steak. I won't be on too much longer. I'll just remember to be nice to Liara, because that's who I'm romancing. I don't know when I'll be streaming this again. Normally it would be Tuesday, but I'm taking a trip to Jersey for a funeral, so
Commander Shepard,
the viewing is Tuesday night, so I will not be streaming on Tuesday night.
I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Yeah, good night, Steak. Yeah, the loading screens are nice. I guess I thought the Joker to land. Go to the airlock. So why don't I take Liara and Talia? Alright, Solar, you have a good night.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
It's very murky
We
here.
saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter. Look out!
Fuck!
Shields down.
My shields are down.
Now is not the time.
All targets down. Take cover. Area secured. These people are brave, but the Geth are relentless. My people know this better than anyone.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure. What if I find Geth there?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
But I don't know how to use a gun.
Beat them with the end of it if you have to.
I just went on the complete circle. Okay. Now I know where I'm going.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got gas in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Man, this autosave is really bogging down the game.
Hostile spotted.
Shotguns unlocked.
I don't want to die. Please, don't let me die.
Now up here. Good, it's being saved.
Now we can update Fidan and get a vehicle safely out of the Normandy. The Geth base is our next objective.
Guess that means we can walk back.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony's safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Help me find what the Geth are after, and you'll all get out of here alive.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power.
Yeah, mundane.
I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
Let's talk about Zeus Hope and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be driven off this world. It is our home. There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly when the first
I already
wave
asked
obliterated
that.
our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck.
These colonists may not have much, but this is their home. They will fight to the death to defend it.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our colonial affairs. But
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Wait, what? guess we're going back in the tunnels.
Oh god, they're everywhere.
Alright, Coco, have a good night. I'm about to stop the stream anyway. Soon, once I find a good place to stop.
They tried to build a life here. All they have are ruins.
Watch out! Scouts! They'll be here any minute. I don't know how much more I can take.
And now to the Geth base. Not something an intelligent being would typically say. We are receiving a weak comm signal. I cannot pinpoint its location through the Geth reports.
More Geth is more important.
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem. You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Phi Dan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving despite everything the Geth have done to them.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you, but I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the Exogeny headquarters, I hope.
How did you get split up from the Zoo's Hope colony?
Most of us live closer to the Exogeny building. Zoo's Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a long way from self-sufficient.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
Alright, everybody. I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I am very, very tired, and I have some editing to do. So, I want to thank you all for joining me once again on this little journey through Mass Effect. So, tomorrow night is Mega Man 9, and if I finish Mega Man 9 tomorrow night, I will do Mega Man 10 on Sunday, and we will be all done the Mega Man Marathon. Now, next week, I just learned the date of my grandfather's funeral. It is going to be Wednesday morning, and I'm going to be at the viewings of Tuesday night. So I will not be home Tuesday and probably Wednesday as well. So the next Mass Effect stream is probably going to be canceled. So the streams are going to get moved around a little bit. So if I stream Wednesday, I will do Pirate Warriors as usual. And then Thursday and Friday, I'll do a double Mass Effect night. And Monday... This coming Monday will be Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Depending on how things go, I'll move things around. But I assume Tuesday and Wednesday are out. I'll just move things accordingly. So, like, when Mega Man's all done, I'll have as a free space to go in place of whatever I have to repeat or move. And then I guess we'll pick up. Shit, I'm losing my train of thought. So next week is going to be very, very weird. So from now on, Mass Effect is normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I will double up next week, Thursday and Friday. So I'll see you guys in a week for Mass Effect. So thank you guys again for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day, depending on when and where you're watching this. And I'll see you tomorrow night for Mega Man 9. But if you're here for Mass Effect, I'll see you in about a week, alright? Take care, everybody, and I'll see you later.